start now. Captain clutch on the outside in her first PWHL playoff game in her home province. What a moment for her. Well, that was a really nice job by Pelkey as well to ride her into the boards. You want to push her to the perimeter. You don't want her in the middle of the ice. Taven, and one-time shot! What a release for Laura Stacey. And you see her come up a little bit higher. She recognizes that the steal has happened. David just throws it to the middle, and you can see her coming down with good timing again. Really nice play by Katie Taven coming down that wall. Shot out wide, Nicole Costa. Mississauga native getting some touches here for Boston. Battle in the near side quarter as the fans share their opinion on the collision deep in the zone. Puck pops out, Catherine Dow looking up ice. Trying to feed it to center and a big hit. David slow to get up here with an open ice collision. That arm went straight up. Going to get an interference call, and it's on that step up against David and at the blue lines. And I'm shutting it down now. You'll see that all night long by Megan Keller. Lead with the stick, closing, but you can see David doesn't have the puck any longer. Montreal on the power play. Stacey, one-time shot, and it hits the post. A great save by Frankel as well. Down the stretch. Failing in finding collision. Up in the rush. On net. Boston trying to pull out. Poulet on the attack. Here they come. Montreal looking for the opening goal. Captain clutch in front. Backdoor. Stacey gets denied. The puck's still loose, and Frankel, save of the series possibly. My goodness, stretching across her crease. Neutral ice, but she makes it look easy, doesn't she? And she gets in a little bit of a stall there, and she draws two to her, and she knows that Laura Stacey, a right-handed shot, is going backdoor for that one-timer. How many times have we seen that one-timer? Again, look at that. Oh, I'm going to go inside, then I'm going to go out. I'm going to have my forehand in the middle of the ice. I'm going to cause the slide. Another to draw to me, and Hillary Knight. Final minute to go. Montreal with some push here through the right to Frankel, but it pops out and behind as Poulet gets tripped. That's going to be a penalty. She'll hold. Ambrose center of the ice, lets the wrist shot go. A high blocker save by Frankel. She'll punch it to the corner. Now Stacey taking a look, battling hard against Pelkey. Maureen Murphy settles for Ambrose. She'll walk down near side for Poulet. Top of the circles, center. Maureen Murphy, Stacey, one-time shot, and she scores! A power play marker for Laura Stacey to open the scoring in playoff hockey. Well, Laura Stacey is going to strike again, and it's on the power play. And this is Erin Ambrose. She draws to her on one side of the ice now. Crossy mass in the bump position, and it's just a beautiful little bump out for that one-time shot. And you see right there by Murphy, backhand right out. So drawing into the heart of the coverage. So that bump position creates a little bit of a decoy. So draws in the coverage when that puck comes to her. You used to be able to tell that she was going to drive that linear play all of the time. She brings a physical stature to the game. Down far side, looking for an option. Murphy steps in for help. Grant Mentes in the slot. Can she finish the play? And it gets cleared away. Side in, and Grant Mentes did a nice job. O'Neill on the outside now. So deep in the zone. Ambrose trying to feed it in front. Pushed into the net here. That puck's coming towards the net, and you can see just a little bit of a shoulder. Hillary Knight thinks that Kristen O'Neill embellishes it, and she said early on, playing with a player like Poulet, learning to not just dish the puck away every single time. Another hit here deep in the corner. So to get up is Dubois. And again, just physicality, and anytime that puck is along the boards and along the wall, DiGirolamo takes down Dubois. Familiarity. Here comes Grant Mentes, back to the point. Taven! Net front is down. Fire it back into zone. Now it winds up back in her own zone. Boston de-escalating some chaos there. Now Lexi Ugio with speed. Shirley stops up. Her shot! She scores! Sophie Shirley with the equalizer. Well, Sophie Shirley is going to get her 4th of the season, and that's just a great play. You know, when Montreal had an opportunity, you can see trying to take away the neutral zone. And Gia, a little touch pass. That's a stall. That's a finesse play to be able to cut back. And it's that little cutback. You see Bizal is turned around. She's got the dot. She throws it to the net while Gia gets in behind the coverage. I'm not sure if it was a bit of a flash screen and whether or not Renee Desbiens saw it or not. But you can see the elation as Gia and Sophie Shirley connected on that one. Knight now with the chance, her shot hit in front. Desbiens taking down the process, drawing the penalty. That's going to be goaltender interference. Ambrose stepping down, top of the circles, takes a look, back in front. Daou gets a piece of it, and a blocker stop by Frankel. And Melanie Daou actually communicated and then comes down towards the net, gets a stick on it, and you see, we talk about Erin Ambrose, her deception, and it's the positioning that Daou takes on her defender. You do put on that coach's hat. Now Stacey with the chance, drops a shoulder. Great push by Frankel. And that's quintessential Laura Stacey there on her off wing, cutting back from below the goal line. Back in control, Stacey to Boulier. Down low, O'Neill weighing her options, leaves it for Poulet. Hannah Brandt battling hard. Poulet hoping to tuck it home. She pushes, but it won't be enough. The officials waving no goal here. Oh my, Marie-Philippe Poulin from below the goal line. That's just a beauty, Kenzie. Backhand to her forehand, short side, saved by Frankel. Unbelievable. Cover a lot of the offensive zone. Taven with a long shot, Frankel. Getting all here in her crease. Right for the paint, and you can just see the stick by O'Neill that creates the turnover. The puck comes through to the net and just in and around, but you see Erin Frankel way out above the top of her crease. Interesting that there will likely be no call on this one, but earlier in the game, Babstock got one for it on Renee Desbiens, who was outside of her paint. Tying game late in the third. Ambrose, who can get it done? Taven, a tip in front. Montreal heating up here. Stacey, another chance. Poulin, the puck's loose. Now Poulin in on the slot, feeding it ahead. Stacey to the backhand, just can't tuck it home. Laura Stacey's a right-handed shot, so she gets in behind it with speed, and you can see she's on one foot. She was actually on the inside edge of that right foot. She pushes across to her backhand, but Poulin just with the eyes and the vision to see in behind the play. Look at the shield pull to the backhand, and Frankel throws her stick and kicks her right pad out to be able to make the save. Vulnerability to control her speed, whether it be her first 3 strikes. Tapney, a chance, and Renee Desbiens. Chances at either ends here. We're all tied up at 1. The third period, the game 1. In this third period. What a game it has been. The third period really heating up. You got to sacrifice your body, and that's exactly what she does, and she takes that one, and it's going to be a tough one. She was actually in behind Shavzal and really laboring. Mueller down low for Boston. Up high, Shavzal with the shot. Hitting a chance. Now a play cleared away by Montreal. Keller loads a high shot. Blocker saved by Desbiens. We need overtime in game 1 between Montreal and Boston. Place Bell. Collision along the boards. Ref's going to let them play. Sophie Shirley deep in the zone. Keller holds near side. Sydney Moore on top of the circles. A high shot. Traffic in front. And Gia trying to tuck it home. Ton of finesse. Brandt shot. Desbiens with the pad save. Mueller cuts in. What a move. Mueller again. A save by Desbiens. Elite talent come out right now. And again, just that wide spread. And you see Morin throw it to the net. And you got Sophie Shirley going to the net. And Gia just can't get on it right away. And Keppel's able to get that puck away. Shavzal drives through the middle, draws coverage, and then dishes to Hannah Brandt. She's going down, but she still finds a way to get it on. How about that move? Outside, inside. What a beautiful one by Alina Mueller, who's starting to dance in the offensive zone. Near side, Stacey picks it up. Walking in, Laura Stacey. Looking to be the OT hero. Holds her shot, tipped in front. Frankel clears it away. How did she do it? She doesn't cut tight to it. She comes down and around. She comes out a little bit wider, so higher than the defensive coverage, trying to go to that far side. And look at that extension of that glove, and she kicks out. And this is the quickness we were talking about earlier. Could she do it tonight? A high shot off the stick of Frankel. Dalton now on the outside. Claire Dalton walking in, looking for a wraparound back door. Kristen O'Neill had a chance. Ambrose settling. Her shot lands. Frankel plays it to the far side. Marie Murphy losing her stick. She'll head back for it as Ambrose steps down. Poulet, a one-timer. It will get blocked. Streaming down the right side. Cuts in. Ambrose, a chance. Pass saved by Frankel. As overtime action is underway in game one. Tapney in front. A chance for Boston. Keller, high shot. Debe makes the stop. And puck's loose. Looking for a chance. And she scores. Susanna Tapney, the hero in overtime. And Boston wins game one. You see Noemi Morin and the staff looking, wondering if there may have been some interference here, and you can see Montreal holding pass, but again, it's from below the goal line. Beautiful play by Tapney just to get it up to Mueller, and Mueller's drawn everyone to one side of the ice, a little bit of a pause, and then she dishes it to Megan Keller, who takes that shot. And a little bit of a melee in front, but it's Susanna Tapney who started the play, who's going to be on that back door. Megan Keller takes that shot when she has the lane. Jobsall trying to bat it out, and there she is, Tapney. You can see Daou trying to play goaltender, but again, it's all about the takeaway right there, and that's a turnover, a pullback by Tapney to Mueller. Mueller draws to her, hits Keller jumping down the middle of the ice in that slot area. Jobsall's net front. And then, of course, Tapney tapping it in.
I was just about to say that. Tapney taps it in. Counter, she gets it done, as you said. Boston plays spoiler in Montreal here in game one. An overtime thriller. A new hero has risen. Susanna Tapney from Turku, Finland gets it done.